very happy because today is going to be your favorite class because it is day to learn how to get a perfect uppercut. Yesterday on the last class we learned how to do a good punch, maybe a straight jab or a good cross or those things. Today, in this session, you're going to learn how to draw a perfect uppercut without missing any time. So I'll tell you why and when to throw an uppercut. Uppercuts can only be thrown through gaps. You cannot put a gap with an uppercut. You can only put a gap with a jab or a cross. So if a person is fully blocked to the position where you want to give an uppercut, you cannot just go through the block. If you're not too much powerful, you cannot go through the block to get a hit of that person. So you have to throw some jabs, distract him, maybe pull these things down and draw an uppercut like from here. So you get it knocked down or seriously injure this guy. So the theory is you cannot penetrate with an uppercut, but you can clearly clear out someone with an uppercut. So in order to penetrate, you just have to put a gap, create a gap by sliding these things or sliding the guards up. So after that, you deliver a perfect uppercut. And now, how to draw an uppercut? Uppercuts can only be very powerful unless you are a 5'9", 6 foot, 6'3", 2 or 5'4", maybe above 6. Uppercut cannot be not very powerful if you are below 5'6" or below 5'7". I'm 5'2", too much short. My uppercut can only be powerful with a good technique because with my height and with my weight, my power is way too less. So if my technique is correct, I can knock you back. So let's learn the technique. The technique comes from the footwork. So the technique comes from the footwork. So you stand in the normal stance, and if you are a southpaw, it comes similarly like how I taught you how to punch. The same will produce the best kind of kinetic energy. So when you're sliding like this, when you're swinging your hands with the power of your hip, and if your hand is in good condition, this thing can penetrate. But an uppercut cannot penetrate. This you have to get this thing inside your mind, because so many people are confused. If you uppercut can't penetrate if you are, as I told you, if you are too much powerful, like about 6 or like 80-90 kilos, if you have a good strength, uppercut can penetrate. But as of a person, myself, I'm 5'2", 8, not even 5'3", I can only teach you the good techniques, how I train myself to knock guys out. So this is the way to actually benefit yourself in a fight. So the technique comes with swinging your hands with your hip. So you can train it like keep your hands loose like this and just swing yourself to see, I'm moving my hands. I move my hands with my hip. So this is a good thing to try. See this? My hands are automatically on the move with my hip. So if your hand is in a good condition, and when these things just come automatically, it just go through the gap. So next thing, if you have learned the theory and if you have inbuilt or deposited the thought that you cannot penetrate an uppercut, learn how to create the penetration. So let's say the person is on full guard. A full guard means like this. The chin is protected, the rib is protected, the side is protected, and his groin is also protected. and shoulder with all the shoulders and all those things. Even if his knee is like bended to protect himself from getting a good shin kick, is fully protected. It's a full body armor, full defense system like this. Staying like this is a full defense system. So let's say it's like that. So if this comes like this, just a tap on this, this thing, just tap it, or just, if you are a southpaw and that person is an orthodox, you just tap it. See, this can go like this. See, that is a technique. The uppercut can only be thrown through, the combinations. Let's say this thing as combination, because it is a penetration. It have a movement before uppercut that is compulsory, and so we call it a combination. So let's say this, you move his guard off. Wherever you want to give an uppercut, just slide your hands through that. Let's say you want to give an uppercut to this area. If you're short, this is probably an uppercut for a person who's above 5'8" or above 6. Of course, it's an uppercut for above 6 guy. So, if you slide your hands like that, it's an uppercut for you. So if you want to hit the other person's head, let's say, just tap him. See, tap him. Tapping one is probably on the guard like this or like that, like this or like that. So if you are tapping him, see, tapping him, or just move his elbow. See, it just comes in a combination. It just comes in a flow. As I've told you, this also comes in a flow. See, this also comes in a flow. Everything, every single uppercut comes with a flow. Even if it's in a peekaboo technique, it comes in a flow. See, like this. He's moving like this. Everything comes in a flow. So every uppercut comes with a flow. Every uppercut cannot be penetrated. If you are an average guy, if you are not, too much heavy, your uppercut cannot be penetrated. It cannot be penetrated with power if you don't have enough weight. So you have to create a combination to give a good uppercut. So now, to not miss a single uppercut, learn how. Watch this video, learn how to do your perfect uppercuts. And on the next session, we'll be telling you how to throw good leg kicks, techniques of leg kicks. Until then, stay out.